From the field to the market.
We have some garlic just harvested today, baby beets.
To your dinner table.
Okay, so $4.
Summer on the South Island is juicy, crunchy, and full of flavor. At roadside produce stands, fresh potatoes, lettuce, garlic, and beets are being quickly snatched up. Eating local has never been more popular.
Yeah, local food, it's getting back to a yummy season again. Like, there's a lot of really tasty vegetables out on the market again.
When you cook your dinner tonight, how much of that food is either grown or made locally? Probably not a lot, though it is a little easier to eat local in the summer. Now the district of Saanich wants to serve up more local food, and it wants to be the first in BC to do it.
I think it's great. Anything that's supporting local farming in the way of purchasing from farmers is wonderful.
Underappreciated, the garlic scape.
The idea to focus on local food comes from the University of Victoria. It was brought to the table at the district of Saanich by Councillor Dean Murdoch. He says we should all be supporting local farmers and reaping the benefits of food grown and picked close to home.
This is a way that we can try and bolster local food production and expand the local food marketplace.
So Murdoch is looking to bring in a local food procurement policy. A policy that would favor local food supply, giving farmers a leg up. Right now, food is brought in from a shopping list of vendors with the bottom line in mind, but with no eye to keeping it local.
Now, not 100% of these goods are going to be able to be acquired locally, and that's understandable. But what we're saying is where you can find a product locally, make that your preference to something you're going to import.
The buy local policy would apply to rec centers, special events like the Saanich Strawberry Festival, and committee meetings at the district, just to name a few. But it would also help cut down on greenhouse gas emissions, as the demand for imported food would drop. David Chambers has been growing year-round crops at Madrona Farm in the Blenkinsop Valley for more than 10 years. And he says a policy like this one will help open markets for new farms. And he also says a farm's success is just as much up to the community as the farm itself.
It's just like a restaurant. People can really like a restaurant and talk about it all that, but if they don't go there all the time, the restaurants go under. Same thing with farms, you know. People have to buy the local food if you want it produced, right? And the more people buy it, the more people produce. And the more you buy, the more you produce, the more it keeps on rolling.
And according to Chambers, there's a lot of room to grow. Right now, only 5 to 10% of the food we need on Vancouver Island is grown locally. So Murdoch says the best way to ensure food security is to expand the local market.
We're seeing gas prices inflate the cost of food all over the world. Food commodity prices have risen to historic highs. Food is getting more and more expensive to put on the table.
And he says this policy might just catch on elsewhere.
But one of the things we can do is try and serve as an example to inspire other municipalities and local businesses to follow suit, to have their events and food services provided locally by local producers, and then we're going to grow that local marketplace.
The local food initiative won't be in place right away. The district still has to develop a policy and put it into place, something Murdoch hopes will be ready to serve up by next summer. In Saanich, I'm Nikki Iwanishin for The Daily.